going to be, very, very, very exciting session today, as it was yesterday. And in fact, it will be much more than that. I can promise you that. So before we proceed to the session, it's always good to recap what we did yesterday, isn't it? We should forget what we have done yesterday. So let's just recap everything that we did yesterday. And then I just want to see you people just put it in the chat box. Let's see how much you remember and what you actually carried away. What was the takeaway from yesterday's learnings? Please put it in the chat box. Whatever comes to your mind, what did you learn? What was very interesting for you? What would probably help you in your life? Put it in the chat box. Time management, communication, effective communication, little boy. Future is a stepping stone for success, confidence. Wow, beautiful. Leadership qualities. Yes. Lots of stories and about the great leaders. That's really great. That's really great. So this is exactly some of the points that we actually discussed yesterday, and that this is going to be inspiring for all of us. So let me again put it in a nutshell so that we can get back everything and then move on to the next session. So as we did yesterday, as you put it there, the little boy actually inspired all of us to show that how even a small boy, irrespective of the age, can inspire all of us. All that is required is just a little small initiative. A small step can change everything, right? That's the thing. So it's people are going to lead us with that qualities. And then we learned about the motivation and the inspiration. These are the motivation, as I said, it's an external force. People need some external motive for anybody to be driven to achieve something. But the inspiration is much above that. Like many of the people share the stories, they were not waiting for any of the external force, but it's the inner values, what they stand for, is the one which is inspiring all of us, right? Then we actually talked about some of the great leaders of India, their qualities, how these qualities actually made them to work great people. And that exactly why the reason we are remembering even today, and they keep us, inspiring. We keep learning from them, isn't it? Then we talked about the communication. For a leader, communication is very, very important. But not only the communication, how effective it can be, that we learned. So effective communication, we saw some of the examples, just misplacing some of the words, how it can change everything, the meaning. So effective communication is very essential, which also will come to the public speaking, because communication is nothing but, which will be used extensively in the public speaking when you're addressing people. Then the time management, the very important concept that we learned, you cannot manage time. You can only manage work. That was a beautiful concept that we learned. So these are the facts that I'm pretty sure these will be very much useful in your life. And let's see how it's going to be the day for today. And we'll be going to start with one of the most important qualities that we talked about yesterday, the leadership. But leadership is the one that people have qualities, but there are people having different styles. Everybody is unique. The way we are, each one of us are unique. Similarly, the great leaders have their own leadership styles. But these things we'll come to know in the session that Benefer, she's going to come and talk. As I was saying, Benefer, she is the most dedicated and highly professional. We always call in our team as a professional lady. Whatever she does, she always aims for the perfection. So I would like to invite Benefer. Please come on and then talk about the leadership and the different styles.
Thank you so much, Prakash sir. A very good evening to one and all here today. Hope you all are fine, and a warm welcome back to us today, back in action on day 2. I'm here to speak to you all about leadership styles of 2021. Leadership styles are 5 types. 1, autocratic, 2, democratic, 3, laissez-faire, 4, transactional, and 5th, transformational. Leadership, has it evolved in 2021? The answer is no. Leadership moves back in time to history. From history, we've learned about leadership. But when we talk about history leadership, what comes to our mind is the leadership style there is autocratic. That is, the leader speaks and everyone follows. As time evolved, revolutions have evolved. Nothing is constant but change. So, with the changing times, we saw change in leadership styles too. So, from autocratic, we moved on to democratic, laissez faire, transactional, and transformational. Even the change you see right now, all of us would never expect to work from home. We've always been going to work. And now the concept of work from home is coming. Why? Because of a change in situation. So let's move on to come to know about each style individually. Autocratic style, boss is right. The boss takes the decision without asking his followers or his team. All is expected is you follow. Well, what comes to your mind when I talk about an autocratic leader? None other than Mr. Adolf Hitler. He said that I lead, you follow. If anyone questioned him, he would straight away assassinate the person. That means kill the person. In today's world, do we have an autocratic leadership style? The answer is yes. Be it our military, our defense, that's where we have our leadership style because you cannot wait to take decisions when you're on the war front. Moving to our next style, democratic leadership. All of us want to be free. All of us be free for the people, by the people, of the people. So in democratic style, the leader always said two is better than one. The team comes holistically along with the leader and takes decisions and moves forward. This style of leadership gives you a sense of belongingness, self esteem, and employee engagement as part of your team. Who is an example of a democratic leader? Well, if we see in 2021, Joe Biden, who is the president of the United States of America, mentioned that I am the president. However, my counsel I take into consensus to take any decision. Moving to the next type, the laissez-faire leader, also known as a delegative leader. It means the leader will give the direction, but you as a team need to work to achieve that goal. Responsibilities is completely as per the team. Here, the leader believes that if I leave the team to themselves and make them do their own style, they will come out stronger and successful. Warren Buffett is a perfect example of a laissez-faire leader. Laissez-faire comes from the French word do it yourself. Warren Buffett is one of the 10 most richest people in the world, and he is always well known in the investment front. Transformational leader, the in thing of 2021, the transformational leader. This leadership style belongs in transforming yourself to becoming something better. There's a vision, there's a mission, there's a focus. This type of leader has vision of the future. There is a juice in them, a creative juice to anticipate what is going to take place. This type of leadership is a creative leadership, and they believe that if you want new outcomes, you need to do things differently. We, as India, are very, very lucky because back in time in history, we had a transformational leader, not in 2021. Back in history, we had Mr. Mahatma Gandhi, who is a transformational leader. Last but not the least, the fifth leadership style. The leadership style is transactional leadership. When we talk about transaction, it is always a give and a take. Here, there is a team and a leader who knows that the team knows what they want. For example, if I am performing well at my work front, I am eligible for a bonus. If not, I will be punished. This is a simple example. The task here is goal oriented, where the entire team knows about the goal and works towards it and knows the pros and cons. Who is a transactional leader? Mr. Bill Gates, who is the founder of Microsoft. He believed that if the team performs, you get rewarded. If not, Sorry, there is no reward in place. There is a punishment. So all of us are clear with the leadership styles, I'm sure. So let's move on to a quiz time. All of us ready? 1, 2, 3. Get set, go. Let's move on. Y'all can unmute yourselves, please. The first leadership style. Can anyone tell me? Come on, team. I'm waiting. I'm listening. Come on.
Autocratic.
Some other guesses, please. Do it any way you feel right. Laissez-faire. That is the delegated style. Second one, team. Come on, buck up. What do you think is this?
Democratic.
Leaders in front. Autocratic. Third, give your suggestions, please. Come on, team. I'm waiting for your suggestions.
Democratic.
Third is laissez-faire.
Bang on. Fourth one.
Transformational.
Transformational, ma'am.
Transformational. Perfect.
Yeah.
And last but not the least,
Transactional.
Transactional, ma'am.
perfect. You all are superb. I knew that when you all were answering Prakash sir itself having during the recap time. So awesome. It was really nice. And I hope now you all find your own leadership style. But in order to be a leader, we also need to have two things in mind. What are they? Ethics and values. Not only as a leader, but also as a human being, we need to have our ethics and values in place. Am I right? As a leader, you need to have a sense of belongingness, achievement, integrity, stability. Not only keep dictating, but also have some fun. Have personal growth, not only for yourself, but for your team as well. So when I talk about ethics and values, we've seen a perfect example of an ethical and valued leader, that is Mr. Tata, belonging to the Tata Group. They're known for their values and ethics. There are some organizations who may come into the industry and do well for how long? A week, a month, a year, not more than that. And there you see a downfall. Why do you see a downfall? It's because the leader does not have the proper ethics and values. Life is a circle. What goes around comes around. You must have heard about the law of karma. So always have your ethics and values in place, especially as a leader. I would like to just take you into a sneak peek on a short video on leaders, ethics and values. Here we go.
Sir, good evening, sir.
நாளைக்கு ஒரு நாள் உங்க பாலமுருகனும் லாவண்யா வந்துட்டு மேடம். ஏன்னா அந்த 10th ஸ்டூடெண்ட் அவங்களுக்கு நல்லா தெரியும். அதனால நாளைக்கு ஒரு நாள் அவங்க வந்துட்டு.
அதான் சொல்லிருந்தேன். இப்பதான் சொன்னேன் வேண்டாம் சார்.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And before I would like to end my presentation with one note. Don't wait for a leader to lead you. Look at yourself in the mirror. Who do I see? I see an image of myself. Yes, that's you. You and only you can be a leader yourself. Search that leader within you. Search the style that you belong to and lead your life king size. Thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed. And over to you, Prakash sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Benefit. That was really nice. It only shows that how the leadership evolves for a period of time. It again reminds me of the fact that only the change is permanent, right? So before going to the next topic, I just want to show one video on one of the leaders.
Prakash, before the video,
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
So team, the people who are here, okay, maybe you may be knowing about the styles, okay, already you may be knowing about the styles. Just recollect whatever we have seen yesterday. I told one aspect, role model. Role model, SWOT analysis, and work on it and put it in the channel, put it in the group. The group was open. But we have not put. No problem, absolutely no issue. The thing is, basics are very, very important. As Benefit told, ethics. If we forget ABCD, then nothing remains. I will not be able to talk here. ABCD is much more important to keep it in mind. Then only I will be able to read the books on law of attraction or leadership. So the ABCD of leadership is the things which we are talking. The things you may be knowing it. Knowing has no use. Now what we are telling here is start practicing it. These are the aspects we just want to reconnect. Recollect to you, reconnect, and we would like to tell, please recollect and follow it. Knowing has no meaning. Bill Gates, he was great, but he was removed by the board of members. Why? Because he was not following ethics in his own company. He was thrown out, isn't it? But they have not came out open. What happened to Vijay Mallya? He may be a great businessman. Ethics, no ethics. The people who don't follow the basics, they are destroyed. They are destroyed by the common man. They are destroyed in front of their own family members. The own family will reject them. Bill Gates' wife, she has issued a divorce notice. What is the use of having a billionaire imperative when your own wife slaps you and issues a divorce notice? Basics are basics. If we forget basics, then we may be having so many aspects, but we will be failing miserably. That is what we would like to tell in these 2 days. These 2 days, it is revising the basics. Revising the basic and implementing the basics. When you start implementing the basics, for example, how many of you have thought about your own aspect? That is, in what are the aspects you are role model? Are you role model to your own children? Are you role model to your own daughter? Are you role model to your own son? Are you role model to your own wife? Are you role model to your own father and mother? Have you just written any aspect? If you have written, your leader has started the journey. The leader has started the journey, but he has to implement the aspects. That is, be a transformational leader. Transform. If your act, if your speech, if your behavior, if your thinking, if it makes the other person to think more, to do more, to aspire more, then you become a leader. Are we doing it? That is what Benefit Sharma told it. Thank you, Benefit Sharma. It was a wonderful aspect. Basics
you,
are
sir.
basics. Thank you very much. Yeah, Prakash.
Unmute yourself.
Sorry. This is about, 1 second. We'll see Vipro's Premji, what he talks about the ethics.
There's nothing more important than integrity. Integrity is not in its narrow sense. It's not about being corrupt and not fostering corruption. But at a larger level, integrity is about doing what you say and saying what you do. It is about honoring your commitments. It is about being ethical beyond doubt. It is about honesty and fairness in action. I'm referring to integrity at all these levels. It's not easy to do this, but the real test of integrity is under pressure, not when everything is going well. The core of Wipro and of our work at the foundation has been integrity. And I can tell you from my own experience that it certainly has not been easy. In the first 20 years of my career, when I was one among many small.
Yeah, that was about Premji, the chairman of Wipro Technologies. We can see how the leadership has evolved when we talked about Hitler and then to the current leaders. That's what we mean by everything has to change over the time depending upon the need. Okay, so the next speaker is going to be Lata. As Sir said, she is always with a smile. She is an inspirational in the way that she always brings a lot of creativity, highly innovative. I don't know from where she brings that enthusiasm, but she always keeps motivated by her creativity. Let's take a look what she's going to say. Yeah, Lata, I'm inviting you. Please.
Thank you, Prakash sir. Yeah, am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Prakash sir. I'm very glad to address you all here on this starring Sunday on behalf of EmoCare. Do you want the real need of recognition? Then be a leader in your team, in your group, in your community, in this society. Then you can change your world, right? Before going to my topic, I would like to give you a small activity for you. So fill your answers in the chat box. Listen carefully to the question, right? If 1 is equals to 5, 2 is equals to 10, 3 is equals to 15, 4 is equals to 20, then 5 is equals to how much? Come on. 25, superb, 25, 1, 25, 25. Yeah, it's go on. Very superb, excellent, thank you. 5, yeah, someone wrote it. 1, right, 5. I told you before, 1 is equals to 5. That means 5 is equals to 1. See, what does the leader need? The first and the foremost thing, that is active listening. So you all are listening very keenly. You are going to be the future leader. So today I am here to explain you about the effective goals of a leader. So before going to that, I would like to define what is a goal. For that, I will give you a simple example by differentiating what is an objective, goal, and vision. For suppose, consider a civil engineering student. What would be his objective, goal, and vision? His objective should be to pass in his final year with 90% marks. His goal should be to work in the best construction company. His vision should be to be a leader in his team, or to be a best employee in his company. So coming to the objectives of a leader, coming to the goals of a leader, coming to the vision of a leader, what it would be? The objective of a leader should be team building, organizing, and planning. The goal of a leader should be reaching the targets. The vision of a leader should be bringing the dream targets to the reality, right? So if what would be the vision of an individual? What would be your vision? It's very simple. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is this vision? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, imagine, dream big. If you're having 6-digit salary with 5 rooms of house, with 4-wheeler car and 3 servants in your home and two kids and 1 heartful life partner. Imagine that this could be your vision, right? Now let's go to our PPT to explain what are the effective goals that a leader should have. See, here you see the followers. The followers are boosted up by the leader to reach their goal. Let's move to the next slide. For that, see, if you want the wings of a leader, what are the things you need to do? I have a 4 years formula for you. What's the date today? It's 13. That means 1 plus 3, 4. There were 4 S formula to be a leader. Number 1 is make the stronger connections. You have to bond with your team. You have to make the stronger connections with your team. The number 2 S is make the smarter decisions. You have to make the smarter decisions. You are the responsible of your team. Either it is a win or lose. You have to take that responsibility. You are the representative of your team. Remember. Number 3S is securing the resources. You have to secure your resources according to the situation. For future, what you need. For the present, what you need. And number 4S is successful results. By bringing on the continuous progress, you can attain the successful results in your team. We'll move to the next slide. See, what will be the goals of a leader? Here are some simple goals that a leader should set for himself to gain the success in his team. Those are creating the vision. A leader must create a vision for himself and for his team also. Number 2 is formulating the strategies. He should use all the strategies. He should keep the effort on his team, right? Promoting the teamwork. He should promote his teamwork and motivating them. He should continuously motivate his team. Okay, here I am going to introduce the 2 transformational leaders who won the independence for their nation without a war. Next slide, please. Here, none other than Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. Mahatma Gandhi is the major figure for independence through non-violence and satyagraha. And the other person, Nelson Mandela, his goal is to attain the freedom and equality to his people. Nearly he stayed 30 years in the prison for his followers, for his subordinates. You know that? He is the global symbol of human rights. Real leaders sacrifice for their followers. It's never about the role. It's only about their goal. What is their goal? Their common goal is freedom and equality for their people. So great leaders don't set out to be leader. They make the difference. For you have to learn from them what you have to learn. Then what you have to do. Here is LPG. What is this LPG? Is it liquefied petroleum gas? No, it is learn, practice, grow. You have to learn from them. You have to keep practicing them. You have to grow as a powerful leader, right? Goal which suits for himself is derived as a businessman, and the goal suits for self and for society is derived as a leader. You know, that is the thing. Let's move to the next slide. Then what is your vision as a leader? Leadership is a capacity to translate the vision into the reality. You should bring your vision in your team, in your group, in your society to the reality. Okay, hope you all like it very much, right? Thank you so much. Thank you. And I am giving an activity for you. Today, you sit, you write goals for this 2021 and put it on a paper and work on it with daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly targets. You are all going to be the successful future leaders. Thank you. Thank you for Shiva sir, and over to Prakash sir.
Thank you, Lata. Hello, everyone. I don't know what to speak now. See, when she was speaking, I was just looking at everyone's face. There was a change. Everywhere there was smile. That's why we call the smile is contagious. This is one of the qualities of a leader. The way she comes and expresses, it makes a change in everyone. That's what we talk about, the communication, public speaking, the stage presence. That was really spontaneous, Lata. Everyone loved it. And we took the message, how our great leaders will set the vision, mission, and then the goals. Very clearly and in a very simple way, you made it very clear. I'm pretty sure that everyone liked it, and they will definitely carry forward and apply this in their own life. Thank you very much. That was really nice.
Yeah, Prakash.
Yeah.
So the message was communicated very clearly by Lata. We told when we started promoting it, we told that we will be giving you some techniques. Now, these are the techniques. Simple techniques. Create a vision for your own life. Now, Lata cannot create a vision for me, but Lata can create a dream in me to create a vision for my life. You do not know how bad from the spark comes, and it was very nice that she has communicated the message very effective, very beautiful. Create a vision for your life. You may be doing any aspect. Here, most of the people I know, you're all trainers, psychologists, students, okay? Whatever may be your area, try to create, try to be a visionary. Try to create some kind of vision. Now, when you create, people will start questioning. The moment people start questioning you, you can reassure you that you are going on the right track. If nobody talks about you, if nobody is talking against you, that means something is wrong. I'm not doing something which is visionary aspect. When people start criticizing you, when people start questioning what you're doing, that means you are on the right track. That is what Robin Sharma says. When people start criticizing you, think that you are on the proper way and try to look at what you are doing, and if it is good to the society, if what you are going to do is good for the society, just go on. Everyone who started it, they got criticized. What happened to Martin Luther King? When he started propagating, a leader with a vision, when he started propagating, people killed him. It has happened with every leader. It has happened with every leader. They got criticized when they told something new, something visionary. So create a vision for you. That is what Lata has told. And her energetic speech and her voice will definitely penetrate in you. And I hope you will create a vision for your own life. Thank you, Lata. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, definitely. It was energy booster from Lata. Thank you very much. Now we'll go to the next topic. What should I say? Her name is Sridevi. I call it as S stands for silence and also surprising. Why I call surprising is because you won't know how she will surprise you. She always has something hidden inside, the hidden talent, and she's going to surprise all of us. The talk that she's going to talk. It's all about the leadership. We have been talking about the leader, the leadership, but how it can change a person as a person. What inner changes can it bring inside to make an impact, not only for the person, but also for the others. So it's over to you, Sridevi. Please take over. Please unmute yourself.
Hi, I'm Sridevi. Am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Hi, I'm going to speak about public speaking. Do you guys know anything about public speaking? Do you have any idea? Please use the chat box. We just wanted to know. And if you don't know about the public speaking, no worries. I'm here to explain about public speaking. Are you guys ready? Yes. Before that, I'll just share some PPTs for some clarity. Okay. Now, what is public speaking? Public speaking is an art. It's a process of delivering a speech in a structured and deliberate manner. Yes, you cannot speak whatever you like on the public, isn't it? Yes, public speaking should be in a deliberate manner, and you can be informative, and it can be influencing the people, or it can be entertaining the audience. And we are going to see the types of public speaking. We have 4 types. The first one is ceremonial speaking. This is the speaking which happens in the wedding or birthday parties or the occasional events or even at the funerals. But the main thing is you need a personal emotional touch. Then only you can win in the ceremonial speaking. And the second is informative speaking. This is the speech that you are giving a information about the particular product or particular place or particular situation. For example, now recently pandemic, COVID, Covaxin and Covishield, so many things are going. Those all comes under the informative speaking. And the third is
PPT being shared? Just check.
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
check. Please check. Rajesh, somebody can share.
Yeah, it's. Can you?
Now it's getting shared, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the types of thing probably can come back. This.
Yes. And 4 types of public speaking. And ceremonial, informative, you heard it already. And the third is demonstrative speaking. In demonstrative speaking, the speech comes with the action. Yes, people demonstrate you about some particular product. Yes, and the type of teaching, yoga, and the teaching methods of cooking, everything comes under demonstrative speaking. And the fourth one is persuasive speaking. This is the motivational speech. You have to change the behavior of the people, especially drug addict, alcohol, and the quitting smoking. Everything comes under the persuasive speaking. And next, we are going to see the benefits. We have loads of benefits in the public speaking in every area of our life. Due to time constraints, I have picked up the 4 top benefits that will give an inner change. The inner change is very much important for each and every person. So, here you go. The first and foremost is the career. Yes. And especially in the pandemic, most of us lost our job, isn't it? And we are striving to get a money, struggling for the money. I have seen many people struggling for the money, especially in this pandemic. Yes. And everyone wants a good job and a decent salary. For that, you should try the public speaking. For public speaking in a career, you have to think critically to create something new. Then only you can stand out from your own group. You will be spotlighted in your working area and you will be getting credibility from your working people. Then the people will come to you and they will share your ideas and they will share their ideas to get a clarity. So that is the advantage in the career aspect. And even in resume, if you add that you are a public speaker and even if you mention all the topics which you have spoken, that will be an add-on bonus in your career. During interview, you won't feel like talking to the strangers. You will be like go with the flow in the interview time. And the next is confidence. Who don't like the confidence? Self-confidence is our first weapon, isn't it? Yes, you have to try the public speaking. The public speaking is a great way of boosting our energy, boosting our self-esteem, boosting our self-confidence. Yes. See, before you start the public speaking, you will be very fear, anxiety, insecurity, nervousness, everything will be there. The famous American stand-up comedian has says people used to fear for two reasons. One is for the death and the other is for the public speaking. Imagine where the public speaking is there. You have to practice every day if you want to become a public speaker. Practice makes perfection. Before you start speaking, you may be like, I can't do it. How am I going to deliver the speech? How the people understand? Do the audience tear me into pieces by asking questions? Yes, these are all the questions. You feel it. But once you practice it, you can do it. You will be coming into, I can do it. The can't will go off and the can will come into you. That will be the inner strength. That will be the inner change. And when you mingle with the people during public speak, you will be getting a valuable insight. That will be the another inner change of you. That will give you strength and that will empower you speaking from the smaller group to the bigger group. See how big we are moving on? Yes. The next one is critical thinking. Of course, the public speaking needs critical thinking. You cannot stand on a stage and you cannot speak like talking to the family, talking to the friends, and talking to the neighbors. And the other thing, you cannot go and say that I heard from there, I heard this, I have seen this. No way. It should be logical. It should be facts and figures. Then only you can be a success leader. Then only you can be a success public speaker. Yes, for critical thinking, you need to analyze the audience before you go for a speech. Because if you are giving a speech to the students, you have to give it in a different way. And if you are going to give a speech to the college girls or college boys or the college students, it should be in a different way. For the IT sector, that is entirely different. Or if it is a mixed group, it is totally different. So, before giving a speech, you have to analyze the type of audience. And after analyzing the type of audience, you have to formulate the script. For formulating the script, you have to think critically. The careful thought is very much essential. And the tailoring message is very much important because when you prepare the script, the head should be first, the body should be the next, then the legs, then the toes. You cannot tie the head and the toe together, forgetting the body and a leg. That will be the awkward thing, isn't it? So, when you preparing the script, you will improve your writing skills, you will improve your speaking skills, and that is the inner change. You get it. The next slide is personal development. Who don't like the personal development? Everyone is striving to develop their personality, isn't it? That's why you people are attending the webinar. Aren't you? Yes, yes. See, personal development. The first one is communication skills. This is the first and foremost. Entirely everyone wanted it, isn't it? The communication skill is very, very important nowadays. And when you go for a public speaking, you will improve your communication skills. And not only improving the communication skills, you will be listening because when you go for a public speaking, you are not the only one going to speak. There are many public speakers are sitting on the stage. So when the others speak, you will listen to them. By that, your listening skills will improve. And sometimes if they are going wrong with the fact, you may learn to argue. And if they are going with the fact, you may learn to support. So all the listening skills, argument skills, supporting skills, everything will be developing in your thing. So again, the inner change, you will be enjoying the inner change. During a public speaking, you will be getting a many social connections. Many social connections, social network will broaden Through that, you will be getting a new business. New business, your level will be changed, isn't it? That again, changing into the next step. You will be going into the heights. Last but not the least, but the foremost important thing, leadership. Who is the leader? Please tell me. Please use the chat box. Who is the leader? Who is the leader? Yes, the
I am the
leader is
leader.
the one. Thank you. Who is the leader is the one who stand up on the stage or who is standing in front of the people and speaking in a powerful way. So what about the public speaker? The public speaker also standing in front of the people, standing on the stage and giving a powerful speech, isn't it? So when you are a public speaker, why can't you build up your leadership? So for the building a leadership, you need a powerful speech and you should persuade the people. You should create an influence. You should create an inner change. You should steal their hearts. You should steal their minds. When you steal their hearts and minds, that's it. No words. You will be drive changer. You will be changing the people. And once you are master on it, you will be very famous in locally, not only nationally, you will be very famous globally. For example, Nelson Mandela and Churchill and who else you knows? Please put it in chat box. There are many leaders. There is no secret in history. If you go into history, you knew so many public speakers become the leaders. So practice the public speaking today and come and join with us in the Emo Care. We are ready to train you to the public speaker. And now, for the public speaking, you will be getting a confidence. Once you get the confidence, you will be motivated. After motivation, you will be thinking everything in an intelligent and creative way. Once you do everything in a creative, what will be the next? This is the one. You will be success in everything. Isn't it? Yes, guys. Now I finished my turn. Now it's your turn to speak. Do you have any queries? Please put it in chat box. We will come back to you soon with the EMOCAT team. Thank you so much. Thank you, Siva sir, and thank you, Prakash sir. Over to Prakash sir now. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you can end the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sridevi, that was really wow. I would say it's a typical demo of a public speaking. See, I just want to highlight one or two aspects here. Initially, when it started off, then after some time, people noticed that the PPT was not projected. Then you were reminded. Then I was just seeing what's going to happen, but you never panicked. That's one of the qualities. See, so many things can happen dynamically. It is instantaneously, something can happen unforeseen. But the person who is prepared well and has got the time, stage sense, he will know how to manage the emotions and how to balance it. That was really nice. And in the end, the way you ended it, asking, interacting with the participants, putting the right question, that was really beautiful. It's a clear demo of a public speaking. Thank you very much, Devi. Sir, you want to add something?
Yeah. So again, fundamentals. Now, team, I have a question to all of you. Is there any statue in the world? Is there any statue in the world for technically brilliant people? Please put it in the chat box. If you know a statue for technically brilliant people, for example, do you have a statue for the person who has invented or the person who came out with the iPhone? Do you have a statue in India? Do you have statue for Albert Einstein in India? Do you have statue for anyone technically brilliant, innovated many aspects technically? Do you have statues? Please reply in the chat box. Do you have statues for technically brilliant people? Sardar Patel is not, he is a speaker, he is a leader. Abdul Kalam is not remembered as a technically brilliant man. When you love, see, if you go and ask someone, why do you love Abdul Kalam? See, actually in Agni, the technical details is A plus B, whether everybody will tell like this. Even the scientists will not tell like this. If you ask the scientists why you love Abdul Kalam, they will say that because of his simplicity and because of his communication skill that we love him. Isn't it? You go and talk to a student and ask him why you like Abdul Kalam. So he is technically brilliant, so I like it. The people who are able to talk in public have statues in the world. You have statue for Jawaharlal Nehru in America, and you have statues for Vivekananda all over the world. You have statues for statue for Abdul Kalam everywhere, but you cannot find a single statue for the people who are technically brilliant in India. You can be technically brilliant, but if you are not able to talk, if you are not able to be a leader, technically someone is brilliant. If he is not a leader, there is no statue for him. Statue people get when they are leader. They become leader when they are able to talk in the public. They are able to communicate in the public. They are able to communicate effectively in public, and when they are able to penetrate the minds of people. There was a great personality. He was talking in front of college students. The MBA students, very knowledgeable students. And one guy knows that he has not studied. Okay, his student asked, sir, Swamiji, may I know in which university you studied? He wanted to mock at the Swamiji. He asked, Swamiji, may I know in which university you studied? Okay. And spontaneously he replied, I studied in the city of universe. And someone told America has Niagara Falls, which is the tallest waterfall in the world. And Swamiji has told, I have seen a bigger than Niagara Falls. I have seen. So bigger than Niagara Falls, where? Rhine that is bigger than Niagara Falls. The people who are able to talk, the people who are able to be spontaneous, the people who are able to give public speaking, they are leaders, and leaders automatically they are public speakers. Now, this is one aspect we would like to give you. Here you may like to be a leader. We all like to be leaders. We all want to be public speaker. YMOCare gives you chance. Every Sunday we conduct free programs, and we have minimum 100 participants. Any free training, you see there will be only 30 participants or 20 participants. In YMOCare we get minimum 100 participants because we train the people and take. If you would like to talk, if you are good in something, please get in touch with the team. Okay, we will give you opportunity to talk. Because the first talk which you speak now, that creates a confidence in you that yes, I can do it. And if you have not given any public speaking, YMOCare is ready to give you the chance. There are only two types of people in the world. One is the people who clap. The second is the people who get claps. And we have to be in the second one. And we have to be in both. Only the person who claps get claps. Ready to get claps and ready to clap. Ready to clap for the people who are presenting so superbly. Fundamentals are fundamentals. Thank you, Sridevi. It was wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for adding on that. So now Sridevi talked about the public speaking and the various dynamics that is involved with it. Now, the next person who is going to come and talk about one of the most important aspects. Just by imagining public speaking, so many changes happens to us. I won't talk much about that, but how do you handle all those issues or the dynamics that is involved with the public speaking that happens within? So I'm now inviting Dr. Anshu Soni. Please take over and please address the participants.
Hello everyone. Happy Sunday to everyone. So in next 10 minutes, I'm going to make you get rid of one type of fear probably you have. So let's watch this video and watch it carefully. I'm going to ask you a few things about it. Here is the video. So tell me what you understood by this video. Can anyone tell?
The person was fearful to talk. He was not able to express.
Rightly said. So now here is this picture. Observe this and tell me about this picture.
Here also the person is worried.
Stage fear, ma'am.
Stage
Rightly
fear.
said. Yeah, it's a stage fear. So now I'm going this talk forward as how we can get rid of stage fear, how we can make stage fear from us. So it's a fear of public speaking. Fear of public speaking, it is also called as social anxiety disorder. And here is this. Can anyone tell me how have you ever experienced stage fear in your life? Can anyone tell me? Did you fear stage fear? Felt this one in your life?
Yes.
So how you felt? What were the symptoms that time?
I went blank. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
And came back.
Okay. Yeah.
Fear, anxiety, stars coming out from the abdomen.
Yeah. Rightly said,
Sweating.
sir.
Shaking legs
Very beautiful.
and butterflies in stomach, and the fear of getting being judged.
feeling like the earth is actually more like falling down from us.
Yeah. So I can say my audience is so beautiful and intelligent. So they know
Nervousness.
what kind of problem they are having or somebody's having when they are going to the stage. So these are stuttering, dry mouth. So here is the problem. Now, what kind of events where we are going and we are talking when we are feeling the stage fear or anxiety? Can anyone tell me the public events?
Like debate competitions
Yes.
and
Giving speech.
Very nice, very nice. So we have so many types of public events. Where are these? Conferences, special occasion like somebody is going to the birthday party or someone's marriage, and then all of a sudden your name is announced and you have to speak there. So what happens? Oh no, how I'm going to speak? So award ceremonies, seminars, virtual events, what we are doing right now, we are in the webinar. It's a virtual event. After that also we are getting stage fear, we are getting problem from the speaking in front of people, like 100 people, 100 people are here in front of them, you have to speak and you are getting anxious. So let's the stage get fear. So how we can do it? How we can do it? What kind of things we can do it for removing these kind of fear? When we have to apply it? Where we have to apply it? So let's go and see. So here is first. Can anyone tell me what is this? Assume
What?
what?
KYA.
Yeah, KYA. KYA is know
Yeah.
your
Know
audience.
your audience.
Right. You're right. So when you are going to the stage, before going there, you should know what kind of audience you will be having there. So according to them, you have to speak. If there is a teenage, you have to speak to them in at their level. If there is professional like us, you have to speak like a professional. If you have kids audience, you have to speak like a kid. So always go to their level and then speak. When you will do it, you will rock. Another is, what is this? What is this? Can anyone say?
Is the program is family program or anything else?
So here is a public speaker who has to be familiar with the environment. What kind of environment you are going to get over there? What kind of sitting arrangement? What kind of people? What kind of mic even? So for example, you are familiar with the mic, hand mic, but there you will get advanced technology that collar mic. You will not be able to speak, you will be anxious. How I will speak here in this collar mic? Will it be audible for for my audience? So all these questions always come. So avoiding these questions, go before 30 minutes or 1 hour before the public event, so that you can analyze your environment and you can talk accordingly. So no need to read this big slide. Just tell me what I want to mention it here. What is this? Don't read it. No need to read. Even I didn't read this.
Highlighting.
Rightly said. It's a highlight the points, outlines. Always outline the main points, what you want to speak over there. If you will come, you will trap in the least bothered point, the emphasize in the talk will go somewhere else. So always before going to public event, highlight, outline your points like I outline here. Alzheimer's and dementia, puzzles and playing games, stress reduction, mental stimulation. So all these points I highlighted. So if I will go there, I will talk about these only. I will not go here and there. I will be like this, like a horse. Have you seen a horse? Horse is always like this. Something is putting here, so it always see in front. It never goes here and there. So always outline your points before going to public speaking. What is this? Can anyone guess? I know I have told. Yeah.
Practice, practice, practice. Partnership, this as such.
Yes, it's a practice, practice, practice. We all knows, but we don't do it that way. If, for example, like I am also a public speaker. In US also I am taking sessions how to get rid of these kind of things. So before going to any speak, any stage, I always practice a lot. 100 times, 1,000 times. I always practice, practice, practice before going anywhere. So that my confidence will be on the higher side, self-esteem will be on the boost up mode so that I can rock my stage. What is this?
Mirror.
This is a mirror. This is a mirror. But how we can use this mirror?
Practice in the mirror.
We can practice in front of that.
Yes, very rightly said, beautifully said. Before going to your event, always stand in front of the mirror and try to speak and watch carefully how you are speaking, how your body language is, how your facial expression is. Are you smiling? Are you giving the right expressions? What are you talking? So what you are doing there, how you are going to react on the public event. So everything your mirror will tell you. So always use mirror for practicing. So here comes something everybody knows this. It's a glucose D. Yes. What is the benefit of glucose D?
Energy booster.
Yes, it's a energy booster. But in public speaking, how we can get energy booster? What are the things which will boost our energy? What are the things we can do instantly before entering into the stage? So I am going to give you a few tips. One is like a Superman. It's a powerful pose for someone, or find out what is the best powerful pose for you so that you can just practice before entering into the stage. You can practice the powerful pose and you can relax your body. Always, like me, bottle with you. Keep yourself hydrated, drink water, and water will go inside. It will give you energy. It will give you oxygen in the blood flow so that you will not feel anxious and nervous anymore on the stage. So here is something for you. Can anyone try it for me? Can anyone speak, please?
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Which is which?
What are these?
These are tongue twisters.
Yes, these are the tongue twister. When we practice tongue twister immediate after reaching to our stage, if we practice these things, it will enhance our speaking ability. It will enhance your speech. It will give you a marvelous boost up. So here is a penguin. Have you seen a penguin walking? Yeah, ma'am. When you see penguin walking, how you felt? When penguin walks, it walks like very smoothly. It walks, her energy, its energy level is on the higher level. It's very relaxed and going, just going, just going. So always walk like a penguin so that everybody will come to know, oh yeah, this is a person who is very relaxed while coming to the public event. No sign of anxiety, stress, tension in this person. Here comes one more thing for you guys. So can anyone tell me what is this?
Always project that you are a powerful person.
Very good. Nicely said, beautifully said by ma'am. It's a cat who is looking in the mirror and visualizing that it's a powerful person, so that we can, when we are visualizing this, we are visualizing our success. We are going to rock the stage, so we will do same as it is. So always visualize success before entering into your stage. So now last, I'm going to give you one tip which will be helpful for you guys. So what is this? Can anyone see? Yes.
10 fingers.
10 fingers, hand. You know, our internal body organs and mechanism, we can deal everything by pressing these pressures. So it is called acupressure therapy. So here in this thumb, we have all the points for the worry, all the points for anger in index finger. Middle finger tells about the fear. Our ring finger always tell about the depression, sad feelings. And this finger, little finger, always tells about the self-esteem. When you hold with the another hand like this, and you press it for 1 minute, it will boost your self-esteem. If you will press this, the depression goes away. If you will press this, the fear goes away. If you will press this for 1 minute, rub this for 1 minute, anger, you will feel relaxed from the anger. And you will press your thumb, you will feel free from all the worries and tensions.
Can you tell me about that little finger is
Yeah,
about?
little finger is for self-esteem. When you will rub it, you will get, in 1 minute, you will get positive vibrations. Your self-esteem will be on the higher side. It will boost your self-esteem. So always use and rub your hand before going to the public event, before entering into the stage. So it's like this. You both hands.
I'm sorry, we can take the questions also offline. Please. Yeah.
And now, I don't know this person. Who is this? But I know you guys. So after my talk, I know you are going these things forward with you, and you are going to adapt in your personality so that I can see yourself in front. Instead of this person, I can see your picture here. And these people, they are the true public speakers. Rohit Sardana, marvelous. Kiran Bedi, marvelous. Sadhguru, when he speaks, everybody relaxed, everybody feeling so energetic, enthusiastic. So be like them. And here at last, I have one more video. With this video, just see how people are behaving on the public event, how they are reacting. So you can also adapt these things in your life.
Say, do what you can, where you are with what you have, and never be satisfied. Anticipation is the ultimate advantage in business and in life. Like, you're not 100% sure what could happen if you keep going. You can do it. Tomorrow is going to be better.
So I have faith on you. You can do it. You can rock your stage in your public event. Thank you so much. Over to you, Prakash sir.
Thank you, Anshu. That was really, so much informative. You gave lots of tips how to handle the anxiety and the fear. And I always call Anshu as a never give up attitude, because she has to join all the way from Texas on odd timings, late nights, and wake up early in the morning. So thank you very much for that, Anshu. Now we quickly go to Mr. Rajesh. He will just give a small technique, probably less than 5 minutes it will take, just to make you understand how we can use certain technique to relax whenever you have any such kind of a situation before going to a public speaking or something, how we can actually relax ourselves. Rajesh, please take over.
Yes, Prakash.
Yeah.
Hi, team. Nowadays, every person feels tension, anxiety, and frustration due to their busy life. Because of the most of the people can't take proper decisions. One proverb is there: never make a decision when you are in anger. Do you become a leader? Should be at peace in your mind. Then you take a good decisions. How to come out tension, anxiety, and frustration? By using relaxation techniques. Now I'm going to tell how to do relaxation exercise. So sit comfortable and place your palms in your knees. Sit comfortable, place your palms in your knees.
Sit comfortably and keep your hand on your knees.
Look at your environment
Close
slowly.
your eyes.
Then please close your eyes slowly. When you are close your eyes, you feel so calm and relaxed. Relax. Put your complete concentration on the nose. Breathe in. Fill your head with oxygen. Breathe out. When you breathe in, imagine the oxygen flow all over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Repeat this process slowly and gently. When you are breathing, just concentrate on the air which goes inside. Gently fill it in your head. Feel oxygen going, absorbed by the neurons. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now I'm going to stop for a few seconds. Just enjoy the oxygen in. Fill your head. Just enjoy the oxygen going in your entire body. Breathe out. Now, as you breathe in, concentrate on your forehead, eyes, lips, complete face. Fill the face with oxygen. Deep breath in. Concentrate on your forehead, your eyes, complete face. Fill the face with oxygen. Breathe out. Now concentrate on your neck and heart. Breathe in. Fill the neck with the heart and heart. Fill in oxygen. Take deep breath. Fill oxygen. Breathe out. Put your complete concentration on your spinal cord. Breathe in. Fill the spinal cord with oxygen. You feel so exhausted. Breathe out. Now slowly shift your attention to the stomach. Take a deep breath. Fill the complete stomach with oxygen. Breathe out. You feel totally relaxed mode. You feel wonderful. You feel you feel you enjoyed the oxygen flow in your entire body. You so relaxed mode. Breathe out. Put your complete concentration on your entire body. Thighs, knees, legs, stomach, and entire body. Take a deep breath. Fill with oxygen flow entire body. Breathe out. Now you are in complete relaxed mode. Your all organs are relaxed mode. Your entire body is relaxed mode. Breathe in. Breathe out. You feel like you're floating in the air. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are so calm, so beautiful, so peaceful. You are enjoying the surrounding. You just enjoy the moment. You are entirely relaxed mode. You are enjoying entire thing. Breathe out. Breathe in. You feel you are in your total control. Slowly think of the clothes you are wearing. It was not in your awareness so far. It means you are totally relaxed mode. Maybe in trance. Just think the feeling. Your relaxation mode. Think of the environment. Listen the sounds and surroundings. You are totally relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly come to the current situation. Come to the current environment. Slowly come to the current environment. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Rub your hands and put in your eyes. Thank you. How you are feeling now?
Relaxed. I think Rajesh, thank you very much. This is the best way actually, instantly you can bring down all your anxiety. You can probably do all these things whenever you want to go for in public speaking, or suppose if you're going for an examination, you want to take an examination, then all these things can probably, you can even practice this at home. Just sit in a comfortable place and do it. Thank you very much, Rajesh. That was really nice. And now this is 9:40 now, and the last session, I would like to invite Armati ma'am. See, we have already talked about the public speaking, right? It's not about only the words. There's a lot more on that. I now invite Armati ma'am. Is she there? Just check. 1 second, please hold on.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
Good evening.
A very warm welcome to all of you. You are more than just a window on the screen. You are all empowered leaders. So a very, very warm welcome to you. And you have been empowered. You have heard a lot of inputs about leadership and also how to talk. But can you tell me what is missing when you practice? What do you forget to practice? You prepare, you practice, and you perform. But something is missing. What do you remember of a person? Do you only remember what he spoke? But there is also one more thing you remember, how he spoke. And is it only your tongue that is going to do the speaking? Oh, there is something else. Can you tell me what? What else speaks when you perform? When you present? What is it? Any guesses?
Body language.
Right, very good. So that is what. So let your body do the talking. And in presentation, body language is very important too. Now you have seen various kinds of leaders you have got, right? Isn't it? Now, supposing he's an autocratic leader, he will come, hum, hum, hum on the stage to do his presentation. And it will be like he's playing the drum with his feet and everybody's attention. And then you have your spiritual leader. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. He'll be very quiet. And you will say, this is my problem. This is my problem. This happened, that happened. And sometimes he might not say a word, but you will feel understood. And you know, silence also communicates. And then we'll have the charismatic leader, the hero. Do you know actors spend so much time practicing their body language rather than, and then he will do one dishum and 10 guys will fall down. He will have a particular pose. He will walk in some way and everybody will want to copy him and his style. And we lose all our individuality because we just become copycats. Each one of you should have your own body language. Each one of you should act accordingly. Don't be a copycat. And why do you think body language is important? Because what you say, do you remember what someone said, the content? No. Do you remember his highs and lows when his pitches, his pauses? No. But you remember. Why do you remember dialogues in the movies and all? Why? Because you associate with the body language. Now, whenever you present, your body language is very important. It's not what you don't say. And say, which one is important? What does your body say? Well, you might not say many things, but your body will say. It will speak. You cannot hide. So that is why it's very important that you communicate even with your body language. Now, these are 5 characteristics that are important, and it speaks louder than words. Think and write in the chat box which leader you think is important, and all these qualities you have seen in that leader and you like him. One is eye contact. Is there eye contact? Is there what is his facial expression? What is his gestures, the way he talks? What is his posture, how he is, and the space? So these are some of the important factors. Now let's go to eye contact. Eye contact, when you go and present, scan around, see everyone, don't stare. Eyes speak a lot. Sometimes if you've seen in class, when the teacher comes, just the eyes, one look, and the person is quiet. So eye contact is important. Then comes facial expressions. Now, when I talk about facial expressions, don't look at mine because I'm talking. Also, look at the audience. That's a marvelous way of getting feedback. Because if someone says, how's it going? They say, man, very nice, very nice. But then, you know, the facial expression will say, oh God, when is it getting over? It is so late also. I hope this presentation gets over. I have to go home. I have to eat my this. All those thoughts will be going in the bed. And then comes gesture. Gestures is your tongue is not speaking, but your hands are speaking. Those who are hearing impaired, they speak with their fingers. Those who have dancers, have you seen? All the mudras and all, they speak with the gestures. So when you are speaking, let your gestures also speak. If I'm speaking like this, you know how I'm feeling now? Huh? Do I have to say how I'm feeling? You can pick up immediately. But be relaxed. Have a little, and if I'm sitting like this and talking to you, you know at once I'm on the defensive position. So that is important. And also your posture. What kind of posture do I have? Am I slouching? Am I like this and talking to you like that? Or you're okay, I'm okay, we are on the same plane. And last is the distance. I mean, don't keep mental distance also is important. Physical distance may be there because of a platform, but mental distance should not be there. connect with your audience through body language. And depending, you should not come so close that the person feels uncomfortable. You should not be too far. And last but not the least, let's end with everybody has said, Abdul Kalam, leader number one, end is not the end. In fact, end means effort never dies. And no means what? Next opportunity. So with that, remember, body language to practice when you prepare, when you practice, and when you perform. So all that is important. You have learned a lot today. You have become empowered. But don't forget, your body speaks and your body language is very important. So all the best, you empowered leaders. Wish you a great future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Armati ma'am. I don't know, should I acknowledge your demonstration of the body language with the words or with my own body language? I would say
body language.
Wow, what a demonstration. I never expected. See, what happens is that it's all, she's very young at heart. She's a special educator, but more than that, the passion, the way she has taken this and then demonstrated to everyone, it's very clearly shows that it's not the words we speak more. It's a body. When you're speaking, you need to connect. This body should support what you're saying. It's not just only mere words. Thank you very much, ma'am. You really enlightened us, and
Thank
it was
you, sir.
so knowledgeable, so informative, and definitely this is going to be carried, and then it's a best takeaway probably that people would go and apply this. This is what is actually required. Thank you very much, Amity ma'am. That
Thank
was
you.
really nice.
Thank you.
9:50 now, sir. Any should we go for another 10 minutes? That should be okay, right? All participants, I think we'll take another 10 minutes. Probably that should be okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. See, so we have come to all conclusion of all the topics that we want to discuss, and it's always the practice that we need to really get back and see what are the things that we have learned for today. I just want everyone to put everything in the chat box and let's see, try to summarize or recap what we learned for the last 1.5 hours. Can I see, please put all those things on the chat box? Let's see. What we do in the first session, the first topic. Please put on the chat box. Goal, vision, yes, types of leadership, beautiful, public speaking, styles of public speaking. Yeah, quickly, let's see. Qualities of good leadership, leadership style for 2021, the body language you'll never forget. Leadership styles, stage fear. Fear the stage. It's not about you getting fear. You make the stage fear. That's the takeaway. Abdul Kalamji's life, expressions. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. These are the things that we learned. I just want to summarize in my own way that since morning, since the last 1.5 hours, we talked about the various leadership styles. Every leader will have his own style, how each of these has evolved over a period of time. It was really fantastic. And I think that these are the things that is required. Only the change is a permanent is a concept here that, depending on the need of the society, the need of the time, we need to evolve with the different styles. Then we talked about the effective goal setting. It was a true demonstration of how we can set the true goal setting, effective goal settings. We need to set the course. It's not just only you have the vision and mission in the mind. Suppose you think of something, until and unless you put it on the paper, it will not the tangible way you cannot look at it. You cannot clearly define what a goal is. You may think it, but if you put it on the paper, then it will take a shape. And not only that, you might have the visions and the missions, but if you unless you put the goal and then just go and then make it happen. Vision is only looking at tomorrow, where I want to go and reach, but the mission is all about today, that how I'm going to achieve it. So these are the things that we learned, and then we went to the different, Sridevi talked about the public speaking. what all it takes to be a good public speaker, isn't it? So that was really nice. I think all the skill sets that is required for public speaking makes us most the confident person. Our self-esteem is going to improve. How it can change our own internal beliefs, how we can improve our self-esteem, confidence level. These are the things. It's not only just going and talking to the people, but how it can change us as a person is most important. That was very much evident from that. Then we talked about how to overcome this stage fear, right? Everybody, when we talk about the public speaking, the nervousness, the anxiety, insecurity, what could happen, what people can think about me, what if something happens, how do we handle all these situations? How do we handle these emotions? These are the things that was described and explained very clearly by Anshu. And then one of the techniques that's shown how you can actually use your palm to reduce all those stresses. That was really nice. Thank you very much. Probably you can go back and practice these things. Then Mr. Rajesh, he demonstrated how we can use this technique, the breathing exercise. It's called as a breathing relaxation exercise, where it can easily and very instantly bring down all our disturbance. If something is going on in your mind, the anxiety, what is the best way? Instantly it brings down. If you do this exercise, the breathing exercise, the oxygen flow into the body will change our body dynamics. You can sit any comfortable place at home also or at office. You can do this very easy technique. Then the last one. Can anybody forget that? I don't think so. Probably even in the dreams, the body language, probably I don't wonder if you are going to sleep quietly, are you going to do a lot of actions? Even when you go to sleep, it's all there in my mind. Armity ma'am just made the stage rock. It's all because of the body language. You are truly young at heart. You demonstrated what public speaking, more than that, it is more than the words, it is the body, how it talks. Thank you very much, ma'am. That's it, sir. Are you there? And before we can actually carry further, I would like to ask people, can you, any one or two, can share?
Yeah, Prakash. Thank you very much, Prakash.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So still now 79 people. It is really wonderful. I thank all the participants. When we decided to have this program, I told to Prakash, let us concentrate on basics. Let us concentrate on basics because for leadership and public speaking, people are not successful because they forget the basics. People go to 12th standard without studying LKG. People go to BSc without studying 10th standard physics. People go to BSc physics. They fail. And that is what happens with most of the people who wants to become great in public speaking or great leaders. Concentrating on the basics. You concentrate on the basic will take you to the next level. Very simple. You concentrate only on the basics. The basics are what the team told. Very simple. Look at what is your strength. Look at what makes you passionate. Have your inner urge to be a leader. And be a transformational leader. Be a transformational leader wherein you will be able to do something to the society. Any leader who thought only about himself is a businessman. Anyone who thinks about the society is a leader. Very simple. So whatever in your life, are you an ordinary human being or a businessman or a leader? A leader thinks about the society. Now, when you think about the society, don't forget your ethics. Most people, when they think about the society, they forget their ethics. It happened with Bill Gates. It happened with our great sannyasin of Tamil Nadu. Okay, he started his journey from Bengaluru. Okay, can anyone tell the name of the sadhu who was very famous? For positive aspects, he was very famous. For negative aspects also, he is so famous. If he would have just followed ethics, he would have been the best guru of this century.
Nityananda.
Very nice. Nityananda, if he would have If you would have followed the ethics, you would have been the leader of the century, Swamiji of the century. It is about thinking relevantly and thinking relevant questions. Now, today ask a question to your own self, whether I am becoming a leader, whether I am becoming a leader and whether I am on the journey to become a leader. Today, life is moving very fast. People die in 40 years, 45 years. Now, we have to learn the skill of life. The living we have to learn. And leaders, that is what they teach. Isn't it? They teach how to live with ethics and they leave the message. That is what the great people of this nation has did it. Right from Netaji, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, everyone, they did it because they still we talk about them because they followed ethics in there. And we wanted to concentrate on the basics these 2 days because if you concentrate on the basics, you will be the leader. You can talk, you can be the best public speaker. Now tell me, team, I will ask a simple question. We are having 78 people here. At least someone can put. How you view the speech of Lata? Okay, I am the youngest in our team. The youngest in our team. Okay, Lata. How was her speech? Can you just put it in the chat box? How was her speech? With this, I will finish it. Excellent, inspirational, powerful, great, energetic. Now, bombastic, full of energy. Now, whatever Lata followed in the last 2 months now, basics. Basics of leadership and basics of public speaking. Last 2 days, okay, my team, they were having rehearsals, continuous rehearsals. Whenever they talk something higher, okay, something higher of BSc level, MSc level, I used to intervene and tell, no, come to basics. Talk about the basics because MSc and BSc automatically it will come. If you know how to swim, underwater swim, you yourself can learn it. Your trainer is not required, isn't it? If you know the basic swimming, the butterfly swimming, you yourself can learn it. Now that is what I told the team. Let us just recollect them the basics and tell them, you start following the basics for 21 days and see the change in you. You will be becoming a leader and a good public speaker. And EMOCAR is ready to give you a chance. And we are going to start our NLP sessions soon. Join our NLP sessions, become an NLP master practitioner. And I thank all the people here and particularly Arumeti ma'am. Arumeti ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, may I know your, this question is not relevant, ma'am. Please
Yes,
excuse
sir.
me. Please forgive me. This is a question we should not ask to a woman. But that question I would
okay.
like to ask you, ma'am. What is
Yes,
your age,
sir.
ma'am?
So my age is 64 only, 64 young.
That is what. Now, I need not, this 2 days program, okay,
Yeah.
Almighty is the example. Very simple. Forget about everything. Look at Almighty. And I would like to be like Almighty when I become 17 years old. Young. When I become young like her, when I become young like Almighty, I would like to be like her. What a session on body language. Basics.
Thank you, sir.
Basics. What a session. What a session. This is what we have to learn. Team, thank you very much. All of you will be getting the PPT. My team will be sending all the PPT. Everything will be in the PPT format. We don't forward the PDF format. Because we know that your PPT is nothing. See, somebody can take my PPT, but nobody can take my style. And I want everyone here to create your own styles. Create your own styles. and we will be forwarding the PPT as PPT, no PDF. And I'll be sharing all the audios and all the soft skills PPT, etc. by tomorrow 4 p.m. I have given a number in the WhatsApp group. To that number, send your good photograph. Send your good photograph and your name. Okay. I have shared it in the group. We will release your certificate as quick as possible. Because opening the Google form, uploading the photo, all these things takes time. We want to make the life simple. And in EmoCare, we want to make your life simple. Just save the number, send the photo and your name in the capital. Type the name in capital, we will just copy it and paste, and your certificate is ready. Okay? So I thank everyone here from the bottom of my heart. And I have been in this training industry for the past 25 years. But today I learned many aspects. From Dr. Anchu, I learned so many aspects. And Almighty has taught me a life lesson. Almighty has taught me a life lesson. It is not a training lesson, a lesson for training. How to remain smiling at this young age. Okay. And I learned so many aspects from Benefit and one of my youngest trainer, Lata. She has inspired me a lot. When I see this team, I have learned from this team. The basics, some of the things I forgot, they reminded me. And I thank these trainers, the young trainers, for this. Thanks for recollecting and reminding me about the basics. Thank you very much, team. It was a great day. Anyone can give the feedback and we will end up the session. Anyone can open the mic and anyone, please.
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
Anwar. Yeah, Anwar. Anyone?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Today and yesterday, it was amazing. I don't know the names of all the attendees, but it was wonderful. So I'm from Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, working as part of education industry. So it was wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, first time I am getting like this type of training because each and every minute it was very informative. Some trainings is lagging and many unnecessary things they are discussing, but each and every second it was effective. Thank you so much, sir.
That was a very wonderful aspect.
Thank you.
My name is
And I thank you, sir. I thank you, sir, for just telling one aspect. Irrelevant things, unnecessary chat, nothing.
Nothing, sir.
Everything is meaningful. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
my
you
name
for
is
this wonderful
from Saudi Arabia.
observation.
I forgot to introduce myself. Mr. Anwar Raja from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, from Saudi Arabia.
Yes, sir.
This is an international conference team. You should be thankful to sir. From Saudi Arabia, he has joined, and now it is 10-8. He remains here to appreciate all of you, and you have to clap him. And we have to show respect to the people who stay up to now. Thank you very much, team. And I end this session with one last quote. That is, leader is not born, leader is made. And there is a leader in you. There is a public speaker in you. Just bring him out. Just come out of the comfort zone. Just come out of the comfort zone and you will be finding it. And if you want to be the public speaker, every Sunday we have programs, come and talk. And our team will guide you. If anyone wants your personal guidance, okay, please put a message to me. I will connect with my team members. They will guide you personally. They will guide you personally. What are the aspects you can do? This is without asking my team. I am giving the assurance. Is it okay, Prakash?
Yes, sir. Very much.
Thank you so much.
Without asking my team, I am giving this assurance. I will give the number. They will definitely guide. Shall I finish it, Prakash?
Yeah. Once again, I would like to thank from bottom of my heart, all the participants for really coming over here, even at this 10 o'clock in the night. People are really encouraging us. It's a motivation for us. In fact, it's an inspiration, I would say. And thank you very much.
Sir,
Thank
one
you
more
for all
thing.
your support.
Sir, one thing.
Yeah.
Yesterday, few of us we missed the session. Actually, can we get the
I will be
recording?
sending the recording.
Everything will
I will
be
be sending
shared.
the
Everything
recording.
will be shared. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
And then thank you very much, team, because as sir said, a lot of practice, lot of effort has gone in, and we have had a lot of rehearsals so that we wanted to give the best. That's what our aim was. So it was really the effort, the dedication, everything went into that. Thank you, team, each and every speaker, my team. Sir, thank you very much, sir, especially for you for really guiding us and inspiring us, without which it wouldn't have possible. Really, I tell you. It
No,
was
I am
your
not
motivation
inspiring.
because of which
Prakash,
it all happened. Thank you.
I am not the inspirational person. The inspirational persons are our audience. Even at this hour, they are here.
That's true.
They are really inspirational. They are teaching us a lesson. When something is good, sit and listen.
Yeah.
This is the lesson I am learning from them. I'm learning from each and everyone, from Tejashwani to Divya to Madhu to Naresh to Gayatri. I'm learning a lesson. When something is good is communicated, even if it is 10 o'clock, sit and listen. As Thiruvalluvar told, after you are first give intellectual food, then only real food. Take the real food after the intellectual food. Okay. Thank you very much. Shall I end the session?
Thank you so much, sir,
Yeah, yeah.
for giving this time, sir. It's the right time for us to peacefully sit and listen.
That was
It
nice
was
to
an
hear.
amazing session, sir. I'm Sri Lata, and I'm so happy. And I also be one of them to give the speech like this.
Wow.
So at the earliest,
Yes,
I'll be
thank you very much.
Thank you.
at
Thank
the
you.
earliest, I'll be part of your team, sir.
You people are inspirational. Man. You people are inspirational. You people are teaching me. Shiva, learn. Sit and listen. When something good happens, sit and listen. This is what you people are teaching me. And
As one person was
thanks
telling
to
us,
you.
that initially when the guest arrived, before the speakers arrived, you were giving some tips about Abdul Kalam. It was a wonderful show. So not even a single minute was wasted. Sir.
I
It
will
was
share the
amazing.
PPT. I will
Yes,
share
sir,
that
it was
PPT also.
no. It was amazing. Even you didn't waste any time.
So that is very evidently coming up, sir. Not even a single minute is wasted. Everything was so useful.
Yeah, I
Even
will
the before
share it.
10 minutes also was given.
Thank you, Shilata. Thank you, Beena. Beena, at the last time she has come on the video. This is the first time I'm meeting Beena ma'am. Beena ma'am, thank you very much for staying up to this hour. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I just have a request, like you said, that you will be sharing your contact number. Will that be shared here in the Zoom or in the group?
Yeah,
sir?
no, I have shared in the group, madam. WhatsApp group I have shared already.
Okay. Thank
Yeah, I
you,
have
Mahendra.
shared.
Thank you to all the speakers.
Yeah.
I'm also, I don't have words to express my gratitude for all the speakers and the presentation given. I'm also glad regarding each one of you of being in this stage of providing all of us more than everything that we might have deserved. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll wait
Beena
for
ma'am,
the
where are you
PPT
from?
and all the things.
Beena ma'am, where are you from?
I'm actually from a place called Dandeli near Hubli and Dharwad in Karnataka.
Ah, that's great. Thank you, Ji. Prakash, you can end the session.
Yeah. Thank you. That was really, very, very exciting for the last 2 days. I once again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every participant for coming over here and staying here till almost 10:20 now, and encouraging us, motivating us, and more than anything else, it is inspiring. And once again, I would like to thank my team for supporting and making this a grand success. It's all because of everyone. It's a teamwork.
ಸರ್ ತುಂಬಾ
Thank you very much.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್
Oh, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ವೆಂಕಟರಾಮನ್ sir. Thank you very much. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Nandri, sir. Nandri, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We'll end, sir.
Actually, every topic is a brainwash for us, sir. Thank you very much for your leadership.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Nandri, sir. Nandri, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good
Good night.
night.
Bye-bye.
Happy good night.
Really